If you have ever wanted to know what Fortnite Pro made skins popular in Fortnite, then this is the perfect video for you, because today, guys, we're looking at 24 Fortnite skins pros made popular. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below before this video starts who your favorite pro is, and of course what your favorite skin is as well. And make sure to go down, hit the like button and the subscribe button, but let's get straight into it with the Mongraal Masters. These have actually been made popular by Courage JD, along with a few other pros and streamers as well. I feel like Courage JD has really brought some popularity to styles of the Mongraal Masters that no one had really been using before. Obviously, the Canadian Mongraal Masters have been so popular in the past thanks to Nick A30, but I feel like Courage JD, especially this season, has started to use the British Mongraal Master and the USA Mongraal Master, which were probably two of the more underrated styles. These skins are really expensive though, coming in at 1,500 V-Bucks, but I feel like they are still getting quite some popularity in Fortnite because of Courage JD and of course the other pros using them as well. We then move on to one of the more unique skins in this video, and this is the Polo Prodigy. There have actually been a few pros and streamers maining this, but I feel like Peterbot is one of the first pros that actually started to use this when Chapter 5 began. It has always been an amazing skin. I have loved this since it first got added to the game, but it never really got the popularity that it deserved until Peterbot and a few other pros started using it. As soon as they did though, I feel like a lot of people started to use these skins again. A lot of people probably forgot the Polo Prodigy even existed, and even though this is a collab with Ralph Lauren, because this is a remake of the Renegade Raider, I feel like so many people naturally loved it, and I feel like as soon as this does get added back to the store, a lot more people are going to be picking up just because of how popular and how tryhard this skin has become. It probably won't ever reach the popularity of something like Aura though, just because this has been one of the best skins in the history of Fortnite, and it has actually been made popular by Tayson. Tayson is one of the best players in the world. He has won so many FNCS tournaments and cash cups on the EU server, and he's now moving to NA to compete as well. I feel like Tayson is going to dominate in FNCS. He doesn't really stream or upload on YouTube too much anymore, but whenever you do see highlights or clips from Tayson, chances are he is using the Aura skin. He's one of the only pros in the world still using this skin today, which is why we had to include it in this video. I feel like there are a lot of other skins that pros and streamers have been using since they stopped using Aura, but Tayson is one of the only players in the world still using this skin today. He's so good for an 800 V-Bucks skin, one of the best they have ever designed, and I feel like it wouldn't be that surprising if we do see some more styles for this very soon. We don't really have too many pros or streamers using male skins though, but one male skin that has actually been very popular in Fortnite has to be Codename Elf. This has also been quite rare and has been made popular by Lachlan. Yes guys, even though Lachlan does have his very own Icon series skin in Fortnite, I feel like the Codename Elf skin is the one that he really made popular and tryhard. This is one of my favorite skins. It actually featured in the item shop back during Chapter 1, and then they decided to add this as part of a bundle to the game as well. So even though it is still quite rare, there are now a few different ways for you to buy this skin. I feel like this skin could also get more edit styles in the future. It obviously has just been quite underrated since it has been in the game literally since the beginning, Chapter 1, Season 1, and now that Lachlan does use some of the other skins that we have in the game as well, this has started to drop off quite a lot. Let's move on to a skin that is starting to gain a little bit more popularity though, and this is Chani. Now this has actually been used by a bunch of different pros and streamers, but one pro that was using this back during Chapter 2 was Mongraal. He is definitely responsible for making this skin popular and tryhard in Fortnite. He made it tryhard back during Chapter 2 and has started to use it again in Chapter 5, just making this skin even better. I have always been a huge fan of Chani. I thought we would get some more edit styles though when the 2nd June movie did get released, but unfortunately that never happened. Mongraal has used a bunch of different skins in Fortnite though, so this might not be the only time we mention Mongraal in this video, but he has also used skins like the Surf Witch in the past as well. I feel like one of the pros and streamers using it in Fortnite today though is Halo BT, and he is definitely helping make this skin popular and tryhard in Season 3. I feel like the Surf Witch is one of those skins that is really only used by tryhard players. We never really saw too many casuals using it or too many noob players either. It has been in the game though for a while now, so I feel like it has started to drop off, and that is probably why pros and streamers like Halo are keeping keeping this popular. I feel like we definitely need some more edit styles of this, especially with a summer update now in Fortnite. I thought now would be the perfect time for Fortnite to add some additional styles for this skin, or at least some other variants that are very similar to this, but we haven't seen that just yet. Chances are though, if you are a sweat, you already own this skin, but another skin that you might actually own as well is going to be the Elite Agent. Instead of this being used by Halo BT, this is used by Cypher PK, and similar to a few other pros and streamers in Fortnite, he does have his very own Icon series skin, but actually does change this around quite a bit and use some of the other skins we have seen in the past. The Elite Agent was a skin that he was known for before he had his very own Icon series skin in the game, so I feel like that is why he's still using it today. It is definitely one of the best skins we have seen in a really long time. It was part of the Chapter 1 Season 3 Battle Pass, so it is so OG and so rare as well that not many people are going to be able to use this, but if you are an OG player, then I highly recommend using this again. Cypher PK is definitely one of the only pros or streamers that I see using this skin in Season 3, but if you are using it as well, then make sure to let me know in the comments down below. One person that plays with Cypher PK though has actually started to use the Airforian skin in Chapter 5 Season 3, and this is Ninja. Now this is definitely surprising. When I was researching skins for this video, I was expecting Ninja to use his Icon series skin a lot, which he does, but I feel like one of the more unique skins he's been using a bunch in Season 3 is Airforian. This actually came to the game with the Jordan and Nike collab that we had most recently. We have had a few different Nike collabs now in the game as well, but this skin is one of the more unique ones. We never really saw Airforian becoming that popular when it first got added, so it is a little surprising to see Ninja starting to use this now, but it is definitely a big meme skin and I feel like fits in with his playstyle of Fortnite. He is still one of the best zero build players in the world, so if you guys do also play zero build, then maybe this is a skin that you want to try out using. Obviously though, because it is a collab skin, it probably doesn't feature in the store too often, but that takes us forward though to our next skin, which is never going to feature in the store again, and this is Eevee. This is actually part of a battle pass back during Chapter 3. Noah W Plays is actually one of the only pros and streamers in the world still using this skin. A lot of the battle pass skins do die down quite a bit, so I am surprised to still see him using it, but it has been one of the best skins. It was one of the best ever battle pass skins we had seen though, and a lot of people actually expected this to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive skin similar to Wildcats. It is so amazing though that Fortnite just included this with the battle pass. I feel like that was an amazing choice and definitely one of the best things they have done with skins similar to this. We obviously haven't really had too many other Nintendo Switch collabs, so I feel like that was an amazing choice by including this in the battle pass. Let's move on guys to another really cool skin, and this is actually the Nick A30 Icon series skin. Now this has only been made by one pro, and this is Nick A30. Yes guys, obviously he's making his very own Icon series skin. It just makes sense. If I was lucky enough to have an Icon series skin in Fortnite, I would be using it every single day as well, and Nick A30 has been using this pretty much every single day, all day since it was added to the game. I feel like a lot of Icon series skins have dropped off a lot since they were first added, but Nick A30 is making sure that his stays as popular and as tryhard for as long as it can, and I feel like that is really cool. What is awesome about this skin as well is that there are so many different styles for this. It isn't just one of those Icon series skins that really only had one or two different styles, but I feel like because there are so many different and dynamic edit styles of this, it just makes this even better. We have also seen Nick A30 using some very tryhard skins in the past though, and one of them was Zade. However, this is actually being made and made popular by one other pro in Fortnite, and that is Sway. I think he is one of the best controller players in the world today still playing Fortnite, and even though he doesn't stream it too much anymore, he is still one of the greatest players of all time, and especially one of the best creative players we have ever seen. He used a bunch of different skins. He was obviously well known for the Dark Bomber skin as well, but I feel like as time went on, he did start to use some of the other skins in the game, and Zade was one of them. This is one of the most tryhard skins we have seen in a really long time as well. It is one of those skins that really only tryhard players used, which I thought was really cool, and we might even see some more skins like this being added in the future. It probably does need some more edit styles though. I feel like that would make this skin a lot better today. I'm almost surprised we haven't seen more styles for it being added apart from Shady Zade, but we could always see that during Season 4. Let's move on though to one of the biggest meme skins that we have in the game though, and this is Monks. Now we haven't really seen Monks gaining too much popularity in the past before, but this has actually been made popular and tryhard by Moneymaker. Now Moneymaker has also been known for the Focus skin, but I feel like it is actually really cool that he has been using this a bunch. I've always been a big fan of monks. I feel like some of the more casual and meme skins in the game are honestly some of the coolest, so it is always really cool to see people using them. He hasn't really used monks too much. This is probably one of the more underrated ones that he has actually been using, so I don't know how popular he's going to make it, but I just feel like this is such a skin in Fortnite that never really gets talked about anymore that we just had to include it in this video. Let's move on to another skin that Moneymaker probably has used in the past, and this is Sparkplug. There is only one pro and streamer that has made this popular though, and that is Clix. This is part of his very own locker bundle in Fortnite. He's definitely made this as popular and as tryhard as it is today, and whenever this skin seems to drop off, Clix starts to use it again, and then it does get added back to the item shop with his very own bundle, making it one of the best items we have ever seen. I really do like the secondary edit style that was added for this skin as well. They could always add more styles for this, just improving this skin even more, and I feel like that might happen for Season 4. This isn't the only skin that Clix has been known for. He has also used a bunch of different skins in the past, but I just feel like this is one of his most iconic ones. He has also been using the Focus skin in Fortnite quite a bit, but one of the first people in the world to start using Focus was Reed. He really helped this be known as a controller-only skin in Fortnite. We only ever saw controller pros and streamers using this, which is really interesting because it's something that hasn't really happened with too many other skins in the past. Focus has now two different styles though, which is always really clean. As we mentioned earlier, Moneymaker and a few other controller players have actually been maining this, but Reed is definitely one of the first pros that made this good. I feel like this skin has really started to drop off though, which is kind of sad, but I guess that is expected after it has been in the game for such a long time. That takes us further, guys, to the number 10 position, and we have the Comfy Chomps. The Comfy Chomps is one of the biggest meme skins in the game, and this is being mained by Replays. He's one of the only pros and streamers in the world to be using a male skin, let alone a male meme skin as well, which just makes this even better. We have talked about Cozy Chomps a bunch of times on the channel before. I really like Cozy Chomps a lot more, but Comfy Chomps again has just been one of the best skins that Replays has used, and I feel like the popularity that this skin has is all thanks to Replays. He's been playing the zero building game mode a lot. It is definitely one of the coolest skins for this, and even though it does feature in the store quite a bit, I feel like this still could get some more edit styles as well. One skin that will never be added back to the item shop though has to be Dizzy, and that was because this is part of a starter pack bundle back during chapter 2. All of these starter pack skins are extremely underrated, but Blake has started to use Dizzy in Fortnite, and he has been using it for quite a while. I feel like this is his go-to skin for tournaments, and he is definitely responsible for making this as tryhard and as popular as it has actually been. I mean, I don't remember the last time I saw someone using Dizzy. It is definitely one of the rarer skins, but I feel like a lot of people have actually been waiting for this to return to the item shop, but it doesn't look like that is going to be happening anytime soon, again, because it is part of that starter pack bundle. Dizzy might honestly be one of the best starter pack bundles we have seen in a really long time. I would love for this to be added back, or at least get some more styles in the future, but obviously I just don't think that's going to happen. Blake has obviously used a bunch of other skins as well, but I feel like Dizzy is definitely one of these most unique ones, and one that I just really wanted to include in this video. That takes us further, guys, to one of the coolest skins in Fortnite that we have, and this is the Bright Raider. Now, this has actually been made popular by Typical Gamer because he started to use this on day 1 of Chapter 5 Season 3, and he's still using this skin today. Obviously, Typical Gamer owns pretty much every single skin that has ever been added to Fortnite, which is like 1,700 different skins, which is so crazy. This is such an insane locker collection, but he's been using the Bright Raider a lot, especially now that he does have all of the super edit styles for this skin unlocked. This is definitely my favorite Battle Pass skin from this season. It'll probably die off very quickly, especially as Season 4 starts, and since he does use all of the newer skins in the game, that just means that he is going to be changing this around very quickly. I am very interested to see though if this does stay popular during Season 4. I feel like it could be a skin similar to Lara Croft where it does stay popular and tryhard after that season ends, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. One skin that has actually gained a lot of popularity out of nowhere has to be the comic book Catwoman skin. This is one of the only DC skins in Fortnite that is popular today, and it has been made popular by Frantic and a lot of other pros and streamers, but I feel like Frantic was one of the first pros to actually start using this. She has been playing a bunch of games with Somerset lately, so I feel like she's really starting to blow up on Twitch, and the comic book Catwoman Catwoman skin seems like a skin that she has been using for most of this season and over the last few seasons as well. I really like the design of this. I thought the popularity of this skin would only increase as soon as the fully black superhero skins got banned, because these are very similar in their design, but obviously that never happened and it has taken a while for these to start gaining some popularity. I really like these though. There are no doubt that these are the best DC skins we've seen in a really long time. So many pros and streamers have started to use them again this season, and I cannot wait for this to be added back to the item shop so I can end up buying it, because we do have two different styles of Catwoman, but I feel like the comic book Catwoman is the best one. Since we did mention Somerset, I feel like we may as well include the Lara Croft skin as well, which Somerset has been maining and has definitely helped stay popular in Chapter 5. As I mentioned earlier, this was a Battle Pass skin from Chapter 2 Season 6. Usually a lot of Battle Pass skins stop being popular once that season ends, but for whatever reason, Lara Croft is still popular today in Chapter 5 Season 3. This is so insane. It has started to drop off a little bit, but I feel like it is still one of the best skins we've seen in a really long time. It is going to be hard for a Battle Pass skin to be better than this. I mean, we had Midas added a few seasons earlier than this, but I feel like this has overtaken Midas in almost every single way, which is just so insane to me. We haven't really seen Somerset using a skin like ISO though, just because this is so bright and detailed, but one pro that has been making this popular in Tryhard is Bugha. Bugha always seems to use some of the more unique skins we have had in Fortnite, some of the more brightly colorful and detailed skins as well, and ISO is definitely one of them. I mean, this is so highly animated, it is so detailed as well, which is always really cool to see, but a lot of the most popular and Tryhard skins are some of the more simplistic ones in the game, which is why I feel like it is so surprising that Bugha has actually been using this. This has really only started a lot of other pros and streamers to use this skin as well. It is such an amazing design, and I cannot wait to see if we do get more skins like this added to the game in the future, because I feel like they definitely deserve some more popularity, and Bugha is definitely helping ISO become one of the better skins in the game. I know that I bought this skin because I saw Bugha and a bunch of other pros using it as well, and I'm sure some of you guys have as well. But let's move on, guys, to a skin that has been in Fortnite for a little bit longer, and this is the Psycho Bandit. There is only one pro and one streamer that we need to mention for this, and that is Mongraal. Now, Mongraal has made a lot of other skins popular in Fortnite before, but I feel like even though he has been using Channy a lot this season, the Psycho Bandit is still the skin that he's best known for. He's been using this since it first got released in Chapter 1 Season 10. You did have to buy a Borderlands game in order to get this, so it was quite expensive at around $40, but I would love to see Fortnite add this back, especially with a Borderlands movie just around the corner. This skin is so well designed, it fits in with the apocalyptic theme of this season perfectly, and I feel like they should have added this at the start of the season back into the item shop, but that never happened. It is one of the most tried male skins today, and he's going to be really difficult for a skin to be better than this, but one of the male skins that might be better is going to be Travis Scott. This is actually being mained and made popular by Mongraal's duo, and this is Mr. Savage. Yes, guys, Mr. Savage has been using a bunch of male skins in the past. He's one of the only pros and streamers to still use male skins in the game today as well, and Travis Scott is his go-to skin. In the past though, he's been using a bunch of different skins like the Skull Trooper, Midas, and of course the Stealth Reflex as well, but Travis Scott is definitely his go-to skin in Chapter 5 Season 3, and I feel like this is the best one as well. It is very, very rare though, only featuring in the item shop once, which is kind of crazy, but another skin that will probably never be added back has to be Reverie. This was added in Chapter 5 Season 1, and it was the starter pack skin during that season. This has been made popular by Bugha though, who is obviously the World Cup winner in Fortnite, which probably explains why this skin has been a lot more tryhard. We obviously talked about Dizzy earlier on, that was the starter pack skin back during Chapter 3, but I feel like Reverie has been a lot better because it was one of the more recent ones. Not too many people really use the starter pack skins in the game just because they are quite basic and don't really have too much detail to them, but Fortnite have done a really good job with Reverie. It is one of my favorite skins we have seen for a really long time, and this is definitely one of the most tried skins in the game as well. It is never going to be added back though, so if you guys do want to buy a skin that will be featuring in the store very, very soon, then the Cozy Commander might be the best skin to buy. This is also being mained by Clix, who is one of the best Fortnite pros and streamers in the world. He has been using this for a really long time. It was sort of hard to pick between the Sparkplug skin and the Cozy Commander to figure out which is Clix's main skin, but I feel like the Cozy Commander has been his go-to skin in Chapter 5. He's been using this a bunch. It is a lot cheaper than Sparkplug as well, coming in at 800 V-Bucks. You do get 4 different different edit styles for this skin, which is kind of crazy, and there are 4 different variants of this skin just to make it even better. Even though it is a Winterfest themed skin, they do sort of feature in the store every few weeks, which is always really good as well. So hopefully if you guys don't already have this, you probably will be able to buy it very, very soon. But there you guys go, that is my list for 24 skins pros have made popular in Fortnite. Make sure to let me know who your favorite pro and what your favorite skin is in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.